What's going on, guys? Amir here. I just want to make a quick video talking about how I'm able to close 80 to 90% of my deals that come in from my Craigslist ads that say I buy phones. And I know a lot of people who are already in this game, they don't really think about the whole sales aspect of this and where the sales comes into play. And it's not even getting the phones that I sell that's the sales aspect. It's being able to close the deals of people reaching out to sell you their phone. And how you're selling them is being able to sell them on the price you are offering them. And the biggest key in selling them the price that you're offering them is finding the reason why they are selling it. You're going to have people who, whatever number you give them, they're going to take it. Like, they need the cash right now and they don't care, and they know you're going to give it to them now. So they're cool with it. They'll take $60 for their iPhone 8. Then you're also gonna have people who, they have an idea of what the phone's worth, and they're just trying to sell it. But you have to remember, at the end of the day, they took time out of their day, went into the wanted section, and looked for an ad that says we buy phones. So they don't want to deal with people. It's safe to assume that, but you still want to know what the reason is and indirectly find out what the reason is that they are contacting you. Majority of the people don't like dealing with Craigslist. They're sketched out with OfferUp. They don't want to sell online because they know they're going to get scammed. So you can use all those, to help you out. Now, if you make an offer and they just decline, ask them why. Like, what is it that they want? And there's a right way to do this, obviously. So you're going to figure that out. Maybe even if you're on the phone, build that emotional connection. Through text, you're not going to be able to emotionally connect with someone. But I guess unless you use emojis, which would be really weird from a business standpoint, talking to people with emojis. But if you're on the phone, get them on the phone. Call them. If they decline your offer, call them up right away. It's gonna, it's at least they're not gonna expect it. Call them up and be like, "Hey, I was just talking to you about the phone. I offered you this. Is there a reason why you don't want to go for it?" And they're gonna tell you, "Well, I was looking for more, or I see they're going for more, or they sell for more on Craigslist." I totally understand that. Is there a reason why? Like, have you tried listing it? Have you, And they're gonna be like, "Well, yeah, I got a lot of low balls, blah blah blah." Well, I just want to let you know that dealing with me is going to be really easy. I'm going to come up there. I'm very professional. I look at the item. I make sure it works, and as you say it does. I give you your cash. We're both on our ways. You never have to worry about the phone again. Never have to worry about getting scammed because the cash is in your hands. And they're going to be like, it's going to get them to start thinking. And you're like, is that like something you're interested in? Can we make a deal? And they're going to be like, yeah. And they're either going to close or they're going to say like, no. But, you built that much more rapport with them. So being able to be like, okay, no problem. What is the closest you can do? Like, how much were you looking for now? And they're going to say a lower number, and you're going to sit on the phone and you're just going to be like, yeah, there's just no way I can do that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just going to have to pass on it. I wish I could help you. But if you change your mind, please do let me know, because I'd really like to help you out. I'd like to purchase it. I can purchase it as soon as today, give you cash today, meet you in any public place that you want, and I'd really like to close this deal. So if you could please call me back. If anything changes, I'd appreciate that. They'd be like, okay, no problem, thank you. Close the conversation. Don't even try, going up in price or anything yet. Now, the next thing would be to put them down. I always put them down my notes if I didn't close the deal, and I'll hit them up the next day. I know what I'm paying, and I know I'm paying more than everyone else in my area, so I know they're not going to get a higher offer than me. So the next day I'm going to be like, hey, have you sold the phone? I'll text them. They'll be like, no. I'm like, well, hey, my offer still stands. I don't know how much longer until the market, decreases in the phone prices, but if you want, I'm free today. Let's meet up. And that's where you kind of like, you either, it's like a yes or a no. Now, eventually I get to the point where I'll offer them a little bit more because of how I quote people, but you really don't. You want them to know, like, hey, like, I worked for this price, and he would not go more, and I really tried to negotiate with him, but he wouldn't do more. Even if he went up $10 more, they'll be like, okay, like, they'll be like, all right, cool, I got $10 more out of it. I feel fulfilled. I can be okay with giving this guy my phone for this much of a price. So just a little tip. I know it's a little scattered on how I go through things, but after I started reading about the emotional connection you can make with people, it's really hard to do that with text, but being able to do that over the phone and just calling them abruptly, and like, they're going to be like, whoa, like, he's calling me, but then have that personality, man. Be enthusiastic and be like, hey, like, let's close this deal. What's going on? So give them that enthusiasm. Make them feel like you're professional and that you wanna help them out, and you're not just out there to scam them or anything. Obviously, we're not scamming people, but we are taking their phones for really, really cheap and selling them for a profit. And you kind of have to change it to don't sell the price, sell the problem that you are solving. When you start selling the problem you are solving, the price doesn't even matter. You're solving the problem of them having to meet on some random people on Craigslist, offer up, get scammed on eBay. That's what you're selling. The price doesn't even matter. They're going to end up coming down and saying, okay, the price he's giving me is worth it for the peace of mind. And yeah, it's literally that simple, and you don't have to overthink it. I'd really appreciate you guys if you support the video. Leave a like, subscribe. I also put my links down below. You can follow me, add me on Facebook, join the beginners phone flipping group. You can learn a lot of things on there. You can ask me whatever you want, and I will be able to help you. And yeah, thank you guys.